Supporting 2 drink minimum through the Amazon link is the next step in the evolution.
Celebrity voice impersonator.
Woo! Party people in the place to be. What's going on? It's me. It's Fuller House time. Let's get started. Oh, what? You were expecting me to not be into this? I kind of am. Why? Because this is a wrestling episode, and I know some of the people that worked on it. Oh, here's the thing, party people. In my wrestling days, in the SoCal Indies, I was what's known as a heat magnet. Motherfuckers hated me. Like for real. Like for real. Like the thing that made David Troy such a great heel manager that people fucking hated the shit out of him, it happened in real life. People fucking hated the shit out of me. They fucking hate promoters, other wrestlers, they fucking hated me. The other wrestlers hated me, I think, in part because they were supposed to, because the promoters hated me, or whatever the fuck. Like, it was this whole big tangled thing that ended with me saying, fuck it, none of this shit is fucking worth it. All the fucking politics and bullshit and kissing ass and sucking dick, and figuratively, like not literally, although probably literally at some point, like somebody, like statistically, there's at least 2 gay guys, like just statistically, like it had to happen. Anyway, all the backstage ass kissing and shit and dick sucking and then turning around and talking shit about the same person, all that stupid high school shit is not fucking worth it anymore. But at least, especially not on the indie circuit, especially when assholes are not trying to pay managers, even though we do the talky part that your wrestlers can't do or can't do well. Anyway, that's a just huge fucking thing. Anyway, I'm sure I know some people that worked on this shit. I am positive I do. Also, party people, if you're new to this whole thing and you're not watching on riff.tv, well, first of all, you should. There's a link in the description of wherever you're watching this, whether it be VidMe, YouTube, or Daily Motion. That goes to your Chrome browser. You're on Chrome, good. You got an extension for it, great. If you're afraid of Chrome and or browsers and or extensions or whatever the fuck, because you're old grandpa, fine, go back to your AOL self, that's cool. You can watch Netflix along with me, this particular episode along with me, when I say starts right now. That's when you press play on whatever device you're watching on, or you can just listen to me rant and rave and curse my very existence for having to fucking do this. Thanks again, Carly Penguin. This is a drinking game, don't you know? Because it's Fuller House, and god damn it, you can't watch Fuller House fucking sober. It'll be like Kilgrave has control of you, and you'll just jump out your fucking window. It's just it's that bad. Anyway, there's a drinking game after all. The rules are, if I remember correctly, if there is an audience overreaction, all that bullshit, that's a sip. If we get a new catchphrase, that's a sip. Like holy chalupa, I think is the first one. Yeah, it's chalupa. It's cute because a kid's saying it. That's a sip. If we get an old catchphrase, that's 2 sips. Whatever the first infraction is, you finish your drink. And if I see a wrestler that I know, go ahead and take a sip. Right? If that wrestler actually has a line, that's 2. That's 2. The Legend of El Explosivo starts right now. Come on. Oh, this show sucks. La 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 ha. Whatever happened to predictability? This show fucking sucks, that's what I fucking say. Everywhere you look, there's the mom. Everywhere you look, Jodie Sweetin and her tits. They're the new stars of this show. I hate that fucking kid. He's so fucking annoying. La. Oh, and if we get an actual joke, then you finish your drink. That little kid is not as precious as they think he is. Why? Because his head is big? Get it? As opposed to Lucha Vavum. Because Lucha Vavum is more adult. She's such a mom! Get it? Andrea Barber is... It's not a logo. There's an audience overreaction and an excuse to finish my fucking drink because I fucking need it. Seriously, that was a joke that they put in there 'cause funny. God damn it, I need more alcohol. You mean totally landing on his feet into that empty cardboard box? She's a mommy! She's a mommy! Still waiting for that funny joke. I'm still waiting. I'm definitely still waiting for that joke. She's such a mommy. That's where the fun is. Jodie Sweetin's tits have arrived, which is great. Audience overreactions. Another audience overreaction. God, I fucking hate Disney Channel style shows. And boy, is this not a Disney Channel style. Oh my God. Just get to the wrestling. Just get to the wrestling. Jesus Christ, what the fuck is this? An opening segment of Raw? Get to the fucking wrestling. Not being funny. It might as well be not being funny, talking about nothing that's fucking interesting, promising wrestling but not actually getting to any fucking wrestling until probably the very fucking end. Yeah, this is an episode of Raw. This is a fucking episode of Raw. we've gotten to that point where no matter what happens in the drinking game, I just need to drink through the fucking episode of Fuller Fucking House, because it's an episode of Fuller Fucking House. Thanks, Carly Penguin, for the liver cancer. I'm wearing a Bret Hart jacket though. Aw, you're jealous that they overshadowed you. Jodie Sweetin's tits are a wonderful topic, Candace Cameron. They are a wonderful topic. He gets to go because, why again? Shouldn't he be stuck with the baby instead of the baby's going to the grandparents? Who's that? I don't know who that is. That's not the... Yeah, I don't know the announcer. I can't tell who those are. Because I've never been to... I've never been to a Lucha Vavoom show. The second episode in a row where Stephanie Tanner is deliberately tanking a fucking performance for family's sake. Shut the fuck up! She should get out there, take her fucking shirt off, have the Nips be the fucking star of the show! What the fuck is this shit? Who wrote this crap? God. I have no idea who that is. Still waiting. Still waiting. By the way, this probably wouldn't happen. At least not on a show the level of Lucha Vavoom. Like this would be on the level of, you know, in a middle school gym. Like this would be something that would happen in a middle school gym show. Which, by the way, I did once. I did a show in a middle school gym. I was in a battle royal. I didn't win. I wasn't even supposed to be wrestling. I was supposed to be managing, but it just didn't happen. This would not happen. This would so... Why is she tanking? Why is Stephanie Tanner just fucking tanking? That would not happen. This is tequila and cranberry juice and a little bit of lime. So the black one must be Byron, aka why can't I think of that kid's name? I'm fucking manager, for fuck's sake! With fucking Rose, Blazeworthy, Leo Blaze is the black guy in the blue outfit. So then the white guy must be Joey Ryan, because I know he was supposed to be on this shit. So they're all just masked up. The show's, oh, what the fuck? That wouldn't happen! That you don't have enough time for this to fucking happen! I'm gonna almost knock over. You don't have time for this to fucking happen! Really in front of the referee. I was going to say that they wouldn't have an announcer announce over this, except I've been on Lucha shows. Matter of fact, the last show I did had an announcer during the match, which was a bit distracting, but his foot's not anywhere near him. It's on the fucking rope. That wouldn't happen either. They'd kick his ass. He wouldn't be allowed in the ring. You're not allowed in the ring. That would never... What? On what planet? On what... Who wrote this? Oh! Because she's a mommy, get it? Would never happen. Oh, look at that little leg sweep. It's a halfway decent... Look at that! Halfway decent Irish whip and hip toss from DJ. Oh, that's not really a move, but... What the fuck? Did she just do a tilt-a-whirl? Did she just do a fucking... What the fuck? Who trained her? That's a shitty splash, but... Maestro? Oh no, just a... Oh yeah, she's going for a Maestro! And she hits it! Seriously? Somebody trained her. Somebody trained her for a little while. Alright, Candace Cameron got trained for, you know, a little bit. And like hit the shit, like she hit the fucking moves too. It's halfway decent. Not mad at that at all. No, it really doesn't. Cheating? Stealing? Bam, 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 bam. I found out I'm adopted and I can't have kids. And whatever stupid fucking twist they put it on in the last fucking episode for no goddamn reason. Bam, 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 bam. We're getting to the end of the episode. At some point, they have to come up with the actual real joke. Was there an actual? There should have been an actual joke in there somewhere. Let's see. Let's go through the credits and see if they credit Jeff B. Davis. Never heard of him. If they credit any of the. No, they don't credit. No credits. I guess because he didn't talk. That episode sucked. Like all of them do. But that one at least had Candace Cameron actually wrestling. Like, what? Candace, they trained her, or at least made her look good enough in however many seconds that was, plus editing, I'm sure. I'm sure they had to go through X amount of takes to make that look halfway decent at all. But the I credit the editing, and I credit whoever taught her those moves. Because she halfway decent. It's the little stuff, like the Irish whip was halfway decent. She didn't pat the back, but the Irish whip was halfway decent. She got with the drop down. She jumped over it, pretty good. Hit the hip toss halfway decently. You know, better than a lot of guys I've seen do the fucking hip toss. And then the tilt-a-whirl thing she managed off halfway decent, and the Maha straw, you know, which looks more complicated than it really is, but the Maha straw she hit. You know, give her some credit for learning how to do those moves. I don't know who taught her those moves, but give her some credit for learning how to do those moves. Those are halfway decent on her part. Now, somebody who's watching this might think, I do know who taught her how to do those moves because he was supposedly on the show. The truth of the matter is I have no idea who taught her how to do those moves because that's something... All that stuff would probably have to be done in a gym before you actually you got to rehearse that shit. Especially on her part with like probably no training at all. I would probably no training at all. Like she's got to go to a gym in an actual ring and actually learn how to do that stuff. I have zero fucking idea who taught her how to do any of that stuff. Regardless of who the fuck was on that show, I have no idea who taught her to do that stuff. Now I think that the guys in blue were Joey Ryan and Leo Blaze, because I know that Joey Ryan was on the set because I saw an Instagram post somewhere of him with the sign, and I heard that Leo Blaze was the other guy. I heard Leo Blaze was on that, which is good because Leo Blaze always like that kid, great guy, great worker, like always like Leo Blaze. Whatever success he gets, he fucking deserves. Fucking love Leo Blaze. So yeah, I believe those are I expected that I guess because they went the lucha rope, but I expected somebody to not have a fucking mask on. Like everybody had to have a mask on. That's kind of shitty. Like you get that, you don't get any recognition for it. Like you just kind of do it, and that's kind of it. And they didn't even get credited. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. The guy who was in the business part of me, the fucking fellow worker part of me, just feels like that's kind of fun. Like really, I don't get any. Really, Jeffrey Davis gets credit, and they don't get any credit, like at all. Like that's fucked up. That's fucked up. Oh, it's fucked up. That's shitty. I feel bad. That's especially for Leo. Like, God, come on. Give Leo Blaze something. Come on. Come on, Netflix. Don't fucking cheap out on that shit. Like I said, this felt like an episode of Raw. We did not get to the wrestling nearly fucking fast enough. That's the only fucking reason why I ever really gave a fuck about this particular episode. And like, just like that, just poof, gone. Just gone. Way too much Andrea Barber and Kimmy Gibbler. Way too much. Way not enough Jodie Sweetin and the girls. Jodie Sweetin and the girls just took a backseat to that. And no, I don't mean those dancers. I mean her tits. Jodie Sweetin and the tits did not fucking get enough camera time as far as I'm concerned. They were too covered up, scarves and overshirts and shit. What the... Stop that. Stop that now. We paid to see Jodie Sweetin tits. God damn it. Netflix. We deserve to see Jodie Sweetin tits. Shit! Come to this fucking show for fucking Candace Cameron's fucking mommy time shit! Her fucking mommy jokes! We didn't come for that shit. We didn't come for Andrea Barber to say her line and then do this. And do this. And do this. We didn't know Jodie Sweetin and the tits. That's we certainly didn't come for that little fucking big head kid. We came for Jodie Sweetin and the tits. That's what we fucking came for. I think they opened for the Stones once, but Jodie Sweetin and the tits. That's what we fucking came for, and that's what we deserve to see. Damn it. Rectify that in the next episode. Shit. Party people, tell me what you think about this episode. Down there in the comment section. Oh, were you expecting more, like, wrestling gossip and shit? Like, from me? Like, yeah. First of all, I didn't see... They're masked up. You probably would have got more stories if they weren't masked up. But they were masked up. The only story I can really say of those two guys were Joey Ryan trained me in kinda, sort of. Like he was a trainer there, but like he wasn't very hands-on or anything. Like he wasn't very hands-on. I wouldn't go back. And but like he was like, as far like Joey Ryan was fine as a person. Like he was there. But like when I talk about my favorite trainers, like Joey Ryan's not in the mix. But it's not because Joey Ryan was a shitty trainer. There were a couple of guys. There were a couple of guys. There was one, like the one, like no, there weren't that many. There was like one training session with a guy who was there, and like he did the weekends. I legit never went back to the fucking weekend ones because I fucking hated. I fucking hated his attitude and everything fucking about him. But he was fine. He wasn't hands-on enough as far as I was concerned. Like I wanted more out of him training than I got. And like I got more out of guys like Brian Kendrick and TJ Perkins and Scott Lost and those guys than I did out of Joey Ryan. As far as Leo Blaze is concerned, like I said before many times, I can't say it enough, Leo Blaze is one of those salt-of-the-earth motherfuckers on the indies. He really is. One of the nicest guys on the planet. Can't say a bad word about him. There is not a bad word to say about him. A hell of a fucking worker. If you see fucking Leo Blaze work, he's really good. He's really fucking good. So, yeah, so what I got about those two guys. Just all the dirt you can get out of me on this one. And the rest of the show fucking sucked. Tell me how right or wrong I am, party people, down there in the comments section. Like, share, subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. If you're on YouTube, click the subscribe button. There's a little thing over on the little right-hand side of it. All right, click that icon. then click the little box there, then click the blue box, and you'll be subscribed, right? That means you like me, and oh, that just warms the cockles of my heart. Grab yourself some 2-drink minimum swag on the way out, too, and eBay, Amazon, and Groupon are all there. Those links are in the description. You just expand that, you click those links, you do your normal shopping, help keep the lights on and the drinks flowing at the party, and God knows, with a Fuller House episode, I need all the fucking drinks I can get. That ain't bad. Boom. Boom.
City, bitch.